Yo, confidence is earned. Confidence is earned, bruh. Point blank. Period. Confidence is earned, bruh. I was going through somewhat of a little bit of a rut. And I'm not gonna say I'm past that because I don't want to sound entitled to that person. But what I've noticed is that when I lack confidence, I lack execution. When I lack confidence, I double down on consuming and fantasizing. Very simple. When I was the most confident in my ability to simply do things, I could look in the past. I could look at yesterday. I could look at last week and go, yeah, I did everything that I said I would. I could literally pull up in my notes app months at a time of me typing things that I intended to do that day and every box being checked. Confidence comes from being a man of your word, and maybe even a female of your word, all right? Gripping your balls, your little lady balls, and saying, yeah, that's right. I do what I say I'm going to do. But mainly I'm speaking to my dudes here, all right? Confidence comes from reputation. Confidence literally means to have trust in something. Like, if you have confidence in your ability, you have trust in your ability. That's all it is. So to have trust in something, that means you already have to have a good reputation established. And for me, there's two different types of confidence. There are people I know who just have delusional confidence, even in scenarios where it's like, brother, you are insane. I don't know how you continue to think like that. But even growing up, like, seeing people change in personalities, it's like they had to consistently do new things or do things they were bad at until they were able to reap that behavior in an automatic way. But even, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting so ahead of myself. Even with confidence, there's two. Some people start off with like a delusional confidence or naturally build off that. And I feel like that is the best place to be at. But a lot of that comes from how you're raised and how you think about the world. The second one is simply built from reputation. All right? If you say that you're going to do, let's keep it as simple as possible. If you say you're going to wake up at 8 a.m. and meditate for 20 minutes every day and end every shower with a cold shower, and you look back at the past week after you woke up every day and said that you're going to do it, and you did it 2 times, you meditated twice, and you took 3 cold showers, and the rest of the week you didn't, how can you say you're confident to do those things? Now there's confidence, and then there's lying. Somebody can ask you if you're confident to do something. You can just be like, oh yeah, I'm confident, blah, 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 and talk your butt cheeks off. But when it comes down to it being one-on-one, is there confidence? Last year, when I was doing majorly music stuff, I had an incredible reputation for doing exactly what I said I was going to do. Even if most of those things in the day were the same things. Making a new song, working on beats for an hour, eating healthy food, going to the gym, editing 3 videos a day for social media, working on cover arts, working on mixing, working on mastering, reading. All of those things I was doing every day because I said I would, and then I did. So when I had more difficult tasks to do, even if it was a scarier thing or a bigger thing, it was, okay, well, I've managed to do all this. I wanted to do all these things, and I've done them. And I'm talking about doable tasks. I'm not talking about long-term goals, right? Doable tasks. I've done them. You have a task that you need to get done that's harder. The confidence that you will have to pursue that goal will be so much higher if you have a good background of doing things. And so now fast forward to today, where I'm doing a lot of different things nowadays. And there's an aspect of uncertainty, and I don't want to say gambling, but, you know, I'm at a more beginner stage in this industry that I'm in. I had one goal today, and that was to build a website all the way through. Now, I've built a lot of websites, and some of them have taken me 4 hours, some of them taken me multiple days, some of them have taken me a while. Today, it took me probably, 7 or 8 hours. But the thing is, that's all I wanted to do, and that's all I wanted to accomplish, and I did it. So I can talk here, and I can go to bed knowing that I did everything I wanted to accomplish today. With that being said, fuck. What else was I gonna say? Oh, with that being said, this is like a side segment because I was kind of on point, as if it's one of those motivational videos here. Or like self-help. I talk about things and you look at me with respect and admiration because I'm this authoritative figure that knows everything. The other side of things is Parkinson's law. If you don't know what that is, Parkinson's law is like if I gave you 30 days to write a paper, you'd get it done in 30 days, but probably you would just use like the last 5 days to get it done. If I told you you had a day to write a paper, the same paper, you would still get it done. Pretty much what that means is like the tighter deadline you have and the more scarcity of time you have to accomplish a certain task, the more it swells up in importance. So I give you a year to do that essay, it's not going to be important till the very end. I'll give you a day to do it. It's very important for that whole day. So for today, my whole thing was just doing the store. If I had told myself I only have, instead of 8 hours, I only have 5 hours to do it, would I have gotten that store done in 5 hours? I would say no. Now, with that law being said, most of the time, yes. From past experience, no. I still usually end up going a little bit over. But realistically, it would have been done in less than 8 hours. All right? My question for myself and for anybody watching this on the archive is, 1, have you used this principle in your life before? 2, has it worked? And 3, if it hasn't, or if it has from trial and error, what is that differentiating piece that allows it to work? Because I've figured in my life, it does work, but it only works when the consequence of not doing something by the time that it needs to be done by, when the consequence is actually high and it's actually real, if you don't have that, it's harder for that actually to take effect. So I could say I need the website done in 5 hours, but if I don't have anything after that, or if there's not a real time struggle to get it done, it's most likely not going to happen. Like when you got to pay rent and you're juggling money around, okay, rent is serious, bro. You ain't want to owe no interest. You don't want to get kicked out. Parkinson's law. You're paying that shit January 1st, baby. Now, you got to build a website by 8 o'clock, but you know that if it's built by 8 or by 10, either way, you won't have enough time to fully create ads. Maybe you just want to take your time on the website throughout the day, and the next day you focus on ads. That's my thing. That's what I'm thinking about. So what's the importance of Parkinson's law? How do you create that scarcity and urgency and priority that's real? That's my food for thought. That's my entry for today. I be recording these videos sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to upload it to the archive. But if I don't upload it right away, there's no point of me uploading it, all right? The thought's gone. The momentum's gone. You know what I mean? But anyways, little day well, I kind of just reviewed my day. Today I woke up hella late, bro. Today I woke up hella late. But I still got everything I wanted to get done. priority got done. All right. Anyways, I gotta take a photo for thumbnail. I'll just go with that. Or should I do something? Let's go with that. I'll figure it out. Goodbye, archive. Deuces.